My parents didn't allow me to play football when I was younger. They wanted me to get a little bit older before I started. So I got around 10, 11 years old. That's when I started begging them for like probably for a few weeks. They finally let me play. So that's how I started playing football.
They finally signed off on it. Well, what'd you do? Were you doing backflips in the yard or whatever?
I was excited. I just wanted to go out there and start my first day of practice. That's what I was looking forward to, mostly.
So you only started, I guess that's still 9-10 years ago.
Yeah.
When did you know, hey, I'm a guy that could be good at this, I'm a guy that could go to college? Was there
Probably my
that
last year playing youth football. I was about 13, and I was trying to go into St. Thomas Aquinas, a private school down in Florida, and it have a history of producing like a lot of NFL players. I think we have like one of the most NFL players that came from that school. So I was trying to get there, and that's when I realized when I got there, I was like, oh, okay, I could do something with football stuff. So that's not fun to realize.
Did you already address the club thing over here? I'm sorry to ask.
Excuse me?
The club, we're in the club.
No, I never wore them.
Marcus, how good was it to see Kieras kind of look a little bit like he did last year the other day? I know he dealt with an injury.
It was great to see him be able to go in the game and make a play like that. See him get back, getting a little bit more healthy. I'm sorry, it's my fault. Oh, getting back healthy and being able to make a big play in a big game like that. I know he's been working real hard all this offseason to try to get back to where he was last year, and all that hard work is going to pay off.
You went down in the game.
Yes, sir. Oh, I had a little cramp. I ain't really hydrated as well as I was supposed to be, so I ended up cramping up on kickoff.
They're the same end zone that you got hurt previous year.
It was.
What went through your mind?
It never really went through my mind. It was just, I got a cramp, just get down, have my trainers come and stretch me out, and I'll be good. Get some water inside me.
Did you have a kind of moment before the game, being back on the field?
I did before the game during our pre-warm-ups. I was out there catching little passes, and I did go over by the spot and just looked at it, kind of reminisce about what happened last year. That's what I did. I did have a good moment.
Nolan Smith had some sort of unprompted defense of Stetson Bennett this past week. Just talked about how much he loved him, what a good player he is, and how he works him that we give him short. We short him on his ability to play quarterback.
Right.
Are you as passionate about Stetson in that way?
Of course. I love both Stetson and JT. I feel like both QBs are great. We have trust in both of them that they'll be able to go out every week, no matter who's starting at quarterback, to be able to go out there and execute the plan that we have to execute and perform at high level. So it doesn't matter who's in or who's starting. We feel like they both could get the job done.
How does Stetson's ability to scramble impact you as a wide receiver in terms of running your routes and continuing to play through that?
I feel like his ability to scramble extends plays, give us more opportunities in a sense to get us open, like especially when he's scrambling, like scramble drills, drill. So I feel like that's a huge advantage that we use Stetson.
Besides the cramp the other day, what have you been dealing with this season? Has it just been the ankle?
Yes, it's the ankle.
What was I know you obviously last season you had the dislocated ankle, I guess it was, right?
Yeah, the broken.
Yeah. So what was the ankle injury this time?
I had sprained my left ankle during Vanderbilt game. It made me. I sat out for probably like 3 weeks. It was a pretty bad sprain, but I'm good now.
To follow up on what you said about Stetson scrambling, do you guys as receivers have to be aware of continuing your routes longer with him in the game?
Yes, always. Whenever there's a scrimmage drill, yes.
You guys are obviously consensus number one for 4 weeks now. The college football playoff rankings come out Tuesday. Are you paying any attention? Is it a point of pride or anything?
Yeah, we see the rankings. We're proud that we're ranked number one, but that's not our main focus, our main goal. We're taking each week by week, each day by day, and each game by game. So we're just focusing on trying to get us better as a team, and just trying to just keep building, keep going, keep the thing
Did you guys celebrate winning the SEC East at all on Saturday night?
Excuse me?
Did you guys celebrate at all on Saturday night when you guys learned you won the SEC East, or was it still more about beating Florida and enjoying
It was more about beating Florida. It was a little celebration, but we celebrated and then left the celebration. Now we're on to this new week.
It's kind of to that point. Obviously, y'all have much bigger goals than the East. Do y'all see it as just a stepping stone, or is that always goal number one, winning the East? How do y'all sort of go?
To be honest, it's not really a goal. It's really a stepping stone. I'll say that winning the East is a huge accomplishment for us. That's not our main accomplishment. We still have a lot of ways to go, and we're still working on trying to get to the end goal that we want to get to.
I think I saw you guys were like a 39-point favorite over Missouri. Again, I guess I'll ask you if you even noticed the odds makers. But when you're playing a team like that, or you're in a game like this, a new start where you're expected to win, how do you make sure that you're at peak motivation?
We focus on ourselves. Make sure that we know what the game plan is going into the game. We know how to execute the game plan, and we know that if the game plan doesn't go wrong, we'll find another game plan. We'll have a backup plan. So, Missouri is a good team. They're a great team. I don't know much about them right now. I'll know more later on when we get the scouting report. So that's all I know right now about that.
Marcus, what have you learned to appreciate the most working with Stetson Bennett?
Excuse me?
Now, what have you learned in working with Stetson Bennett as much as you have? What you appreciate about him the most?
Oh, his work ethic. He's real humble. He's a real quiet guy. He comes in every day. Does what he had to do. Focus and do what he had to do, and just basically just do his job.
What about is it something about a moxie or something with him, or that you a moxie with Stetson that kind of stands out to you?
Like I said, it's the way he works, and it's the way he comes in and about his business and handles the things he has to handle.
No one said that the Florida game was personal for him. I just want to know with you, a big Florida guy, being that's where he got hurt last year, or how, maybe not personal, but how much did you want to go out there last Saturday and have a good game?
I'll say the same. No one said the game was pretty personal for me. Especially last year I got hurt and we ended up losing. So that was a bad taste that they left in our mouth from last year. So I know this year that we really wanted to go out there and really show everybody how dominant we could really be.
When you have tight ends like Darnell and Brock making explosive plays, how does that both help you guys as receivers and also sort of motivate you to like, hey, how can we go out and make those kind of plays?
That helps us a lot as overall as an offense. We have people like that can make explosive plays like that, get the ball moved down the field, and it pretty much opened up the game for everybody. Open up the run, open up the pass more. So that's a great asset to have on our team.
Mark, I think you stayed in Florida with a lot of the guys out in California with JT. Were you able to get a lot of work with him in the fall and get the time?
Excuse me?
I think you stayed in Florida in rehab when some of the receivers went out to California.
Yes.
Were you able to get a lot of work in the fall with JT, and now that he's back, where would you say your timing is with him?
Of course, I was able to get a lot of work with both quarterbacks during fall camp. I feel like our connection with the receivers and the quarterbacks as overall we pretty much have a good chemistry, and I just feel like we're pretty good. Yeah.
Marcus, how do you think JT balances supporting Stetson and the team while he's on the sideline and having the itch to get back in the game? How does he balance that?
I feel like he balances pretty well. I know he's very good at leading and showing like basically he's really good at supporting Stetson when he's in the game, also by supporting us and telling us like the looks that he see and the coverages that he see while he's out there, while he's on the sideline.
How much do you guys talk on the sideline during the show?
After every drive, JT comes up to us and tells us what he sees and how we can run different routes better and be what should we be alert for and stuff like that.
Marcus, in terms of the wide receivers, a lot of you guys were around last season. What do you think the biggest development thing that y'all have done differently this year has been?
Biggest development that we've done, I'll probably say, is our blocking. I know last year that was probably our weakness on offense that y'all would say, our perimeter blocking. So I feel like that's what we really focused on this year.
Marcus, when the defense gets a turnover and sets you guys up with the short field, how much momentum do you feel? You guys cashed in pretty fast on two of those times in terms of touchdowns.
The defense get turnover. It's always momentum. As well. We'll love to take advantage of those turnovers that happen, and we did just that this weekend.
Okay, we have time for 2 more questions with Marcus.
When it comes to explosive plays, I mean everyone loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Score from 80 yards,
yes, sir,
or wherever you are every time. But like, how much more of an emphasis has it been this year? And like, how do you? What is the difference between like, talking about it and actively trying to?
We know explosive play this year has been like a very big emphasis for us on offense. We know the more explosive plays that you get in the game, the better chance you are at winning the game. So that's really what we've been trying to focus on. But it's just the execution part. You can't get explosive without the execution.
It's a matter of like, this is something we're really actively going to try and do rather than we're just trying this.
If the play, we're going to take our shots, of course, every game, and it's something that we are actually trying to do. We're trying to get explosive on the board, trying to be explosive of offense.